Hi, my name is Matthew Terranova, and welcome back to my journey. Again, I'm not making videos every day like I thought, but that's okay. Um, it's hard. Life is hard, I guess. Or it's not, depending on your perspective, I guess. I'm sitting here because I've been staring at this for a little while thinking I really need to make a video today. But I really wanted to come from some place of some, I don't know, again, that perfectionistic streak in you. But what I really wanted to say is, for me, the last couple of days is how much we get in our own way. Um, I had briefly talked about getting some test results back from a doctor for they were a neurotransmitter test, and they don't jive at all with what I was expecting. They're all off, I guess. Um, and it just really got me worked up, and I realized, so he made some suggestions to change from some uh, supplements, and I tried the one, and it had some caffeine in it, and but I don't know. But again, I don't know how much, and I think a lot of you can relate to this. I don't know how much of this is me completely overthinking everything, and how much of it is actually just the supplement. Um, because yes, it has a little bit of caffeine in it, and I don't drink caffeine. I was told a long time ago, no, that's bad. Um, so I've just kind of been sitting back, and of course I stopped it because that was the advice to see how that went. And but I've noticed I'm still been anxious, and we just went through a time change, and how much I've been ruminating on that. And again, people would say, okay, well, the neurotransmitters that go along with those for the rumination and all these other things, and that's fine. So there's a physical manifestation for what they're seeing on these. But prior to that, prior to getting these results, I knew things were off. Done some muscle testing some couple months back, knew things were off. I know that just by the way I feel. So there should have been no surprise there. But then I start to, the part of your mind, the egoic mind, I guess, or the the mind of this solid matter that we possess, and not who we really are, the true essence of who we are, starts to take over and want to just control everything. And I have to come up with answers, and I have to, so when I'm thinking about calling this doctor or my other doctor or whatever, and what are they going to say, and then I have this whole dialogue in my head of what they're going to say and my answers, and oh my gosh, it's exhausting. No wonder I'm tired most of the time, and a lot of us. The inner dialogue is amazing. Um, it's exhausting. I don't know. I wish I was like other people, and I guess if I put that out to the universe, I wish, and then I'm going to keep wishing for the rest of my life. I choose to be like other people that just, get a result and say, okay. But looking at the whatever leading up to this, I'm making videos, I'm doing my whatever. Yeah, the holidays are coming. There's some things that are coming up that so again, I'm living in the future, which is the definition of anxiety, or past. But sometimes that's usually more from what I've read with depression. But then there again, being very analytical, um, just want to let go. Just let go. And I think that's really my message for today is find a way to get out of your head. Yesterday, for a little while, I was throwing a frisbee with my wife and daughter in our front yard, and even that I was judging. That wasn't good enough. It should be a park. And oh my gosh, just throw it, catch it, smile. Be so grateful that you're able to do that with your family, that they're here, that, there's a book that I'm reading right now. It talks about, I am home, meaning I am here, right in the here and now. I'm here in the present moment, not in the future, not in the past, because none of those exist. They're gone, and we can learn from it and whatever. And the future is something that is And it becomes very predictable. I realize my future is so predictable because I've already created it through my thoughts. I've already been there. I've already lived it. And it's usually negative. And so that when I do start to reframe it into a positive, that this is going to come out well, that everything's going to work out okay, everything is working to my greater good, all of those things, you do start to see those things to show up. It just, for me anyway, it's developing that pattern of changing of thoughts. And I've been doing these negative thinking for a very long time, and for reasons, who knows. But I need to change that. And I think every one of us that are going through this need to take a good hard look, which is very, very difficult, to catch our thoughts. But as we catch them, think a better thought. Question why you're thinking what you're thinking. I know I have. I don't have any answers right yet, but I know it's like, wow, where did that, and to realize too that they're just thoughts. It's very, very much I guess like a Zen type practice, is just watch your thoughts and realize that thoughts come and go like clouds, and you're not your thoughts. Especially when they've gotten the momentum that mine have gotten to, where they're always seem to be heading towards some kind of negativity, some kind of, bad place in the future, or some place in the past that I wish I could change, or whatever. But I guess, yeah, just let go. I'm going to try the rest of the day to just live with what life presents to me. And sometimes that may be anxiety, sometimes that may be, but I think if I focus more on the good and the being just truly grateful for what's in front of me, like when my daughter comes home and I see her smiling face, and my wife comes home, and not thinking about, oh, I'm home alone all day, woe is me, and what's for dinner, and what am I going to make, and blah, blah, blah. But just that I have a home, that there's food in the house. At least there's food here. There's running water. There's air to breathe. There's a family who loves me, who I love them. There's so much to be grateful for. And as far as the doctors and this test I'm sitting here on my desk, it's a piece of paper. And yes, it has meaning, and yes, I need to address it, and I have and will, but let it go. Give it up, I guess. Give it to a higher power. Give it to just another just challenge. It doesn't have to be a problem, or just let go. I think that's my takeaway, and maybe even the title of this video when I start titling was just let go. So with that, for each of you out there that are going down this road with me, some of you right alongside, maybe ahead, some behind, whatever, don't get down on yourself, because I know that's one thing I've been doing. I've been getting very down, and I know that's accomplishes nothing, and we're all, doing the very best that we can, and when we know better, we do better. And so again, I'm going to let go. I'm going to do better, and I'm going to focus on that. Anyway, with that, thank you, as always, and I'll talk to you again. Thanks for watching.